We're having some green tea in this beautiful pentagram mug my mom gifted me a few months ago. It has my name on it. Slay. Thanks, Mom. Hi, angels, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to chat with you for a bit before we kind of really dive into this vlog. Yes, I'm doing another vlog. You guys always ask for more vlogs, so you ask and I shall deliver. This vlog is going to kind of act as like a cute little ringing in my 26th year on this earth. I'm going to be celebrating tomorrow on my actual birthday. Today is January 22nd and tomorrow is my actual birthday, the 23rd. Aquarius girlies, rise. Comment down below if you're an Aquarius. It's Aquarius season. I love being an Aquarius. I take pride in being an Aquarius, so I'm excited. But do I have weird feelings about turning 26? Maybe a little. You know, this is the first birthday where I've really felt like, oh, I'm getting older. Like I'm in the second half of my 20s. I'm closer to 30 than I am 20, which is a little weird, but only in the sense of like time flies. Like time goes so quick. And I feel like I was 20 years old like 5 seconds ago. And I'm just like, holy shit. Which 26 is still young, okay? I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, I'm so old when I'm very obviously young, but it's just interesting. It's different for me. It's new for me. There's a point where you get to a certain age where you're like, this is a new feeling. Like the feeling of getting older is like, this is the first year that I've really felt that way. So it's interesting, but I'm trying not to let myself spiral. So I'm just gonna throw myself into my celebration tomorrow and have a good freaking time with my girlfriends. We're going to be going to high tea at the Huntington Gardens and we're gonna get all dressed up. It's gonna be so fun. I think you guys are really gonna like my outfit for it. And then a very, very special day on Saturday. I'm gonna have to throw a bit of it in this vlog. I am headlining a poetry night in downtown Santa Monica at Narwhal Coffee, and I'm going to be performing all new poems. I'm going to be performing the tracks that Elliot and I have been working on, so new spoken word, beat poems, like beat poetry with music in it, and it's way more musical than Metamorphosis. It's way more like music-y, and there's more of a beat to it, which is why we're calling it like beat poetry or like alt pop poetry. So I'm performing for the 4 new tracks that we've been working on, which is really insane. I just got done rehearsing a little bit and I'm feeling okay about it. I told myself I wasn't gonna memorize these poems this time because I literally just made these tracks. Like I literally just made these tracks like within the last month. But as I was rehearsing, I was like low-key memorizing it anyway, like on accident. A very fun birthday week. And I just thought it would be fun for us to spend it together. First, before I dive into my actual birthday vlog, I want to show you what I made for myself, a little witchy spell jar. I did a little spell jar for my 26th year, and I went ahead and filmed myself doing it and walked you through how to do it. And I think it'll be really cool if you want to do something like that for your birthday. I always make spell jars for my friends when it's their birthday, so I thought, you know what, why not make myself a spell jar for my 26th year and all of the intentions that I want for my 26th year, all my manifestations. Quite fun. I can't wait to just keep this on my altar, and I hope that my 26th year is full of even more creativity and fun and passion. That's all one can really hope for their birthday, is to just keep going and keep growing. Let's jump into the little birthday spell jar tutorial and then let's go have a tea party. It's gonna be great. Okay, so walking you guys through how I made my 26th year birthday spell jar. First, in my little setup here, I have picked out a pink candle for self-love, an orange candle to represent creativity, and I also have my black candle and my white candle for protection and for purification. Also, some crystals I chose to surround my spell is Amalthea, of course, my amethyst, dragon spirit, some mangano calcite, rose quartz, and some selenite as well. I decided to soak the jar I was going to use in new moon water overnight, and I'm going to just take that out and let it completely dry before I add my ingredients. To light all of my candles and set my intentions and just overall cleanse the space I'm going to be working in, I decided to choose lavender incense to really invite in that peaceful inflow kind of energy. So I'm just making sure to set my intentions as I light each of my candles. And of course, cleansing the space and my jar one more time before we get started. The first thing I'm going to add to the jar is a quote-unquote lucky penny to draw in prosperity and good luck, and I'm topping that off with some money draw oil, and I just think that's a really good foundation for this spell jar. And then I'm going to add some lavender again for some peaceful energy and to remain in flow throughout this year. I'm adding a seashell for Aphrodite for eternal beauty, and topping that off with flaxseed for wealth and dragon's blood for ultimate protection. I love dragon's blood. Next, I'm adding tons and tons of catnip to attract in self-love and all of my manifestations. I'm also adding slippery elm. This rids harmful gossip and rumor spreading. And I'm adding mugwort to increase my psychic abilities and increase my relationship with my spirit guides. Of course, adding some chrysanthemum, one of my favorite flowers for protection as well. And I have some dead bees that I found outside, which is something I like to incorporate in spell work. So I'm adding a bee to my spell jar for more good luck and for fertility of beautiful ideas. I'm adding some dried sprigs of thyme for drawing in money and ideas that are going to bring me money and prosperity, and I'm adding some little sage leaves to cleanse any negativity and keep out any negativity of my 26th year and my life in general. I'm adding pink salt specifically to top it off and really seal in all of my intentions with love. And I'm taking my Persephone oil. Persephone for me is all about strength and perseverance, and I'm adding some of her oil on top of the pink salt. I got this herbal infused honey for ritual sex magic, which doesn't have to be used for that. It can also be used to increase the ability to attract your manifestations. So I am just adding that around the rim before I put the cork into the jar. Next, I'm taking my orange candle, which represents creativity, and that's something I really want to bring into my 26th year. So I'm going to use some of the orange wax to seal the edges of my jar. And I'm also going to end up grabbing my pink candle for self-love and mixing that with the orange wax of creativity and continuing to seal the jar. And that is how you make a birthday spell jar to really represent your intentions for the next year of your life. And I'm just going to keep it on my altar, and every time I look at it, I'll be reminded of the beautiful year to come. Okay, tell us when.
I've been videoing this whole time.
Oh, okay. Cheers!
but darkness branches out and claws at the ceiling of sky. And let it be revealed where heaven hides.
This is another form of my dragon spirit, Amalthea. This is her second form.
Yes.
So this is how she appears in her free time. It's the age of Aquarius.
It is. We're here.
The pricing is off. What you go out to are okay. So answer.
Happy
Birthday.
Sorry. No, you should.
Money, money, money. To you.
Thank you.
Birthday, dear Carissa. Love.
Cut that out.
From bleak and shattered night, out falls a bright white, a rolling mist and flailing ribbon. They curl round my arms, pull me up toward the place the darkness opened. A soulless, empty room, now home to a sparkling cocoon. Blink just to feel the fluttering lash against my silken work clothes and comfort. I'll let them rest now.
Pretty. Thank you so much.
We're gonna put it in the fountain.
And soon I'll emerge, winged and shimmering.
Poor lady.
Need to lie down for a moment.
Slay.
He does. He's like, I know I'm doing.
The legend.
Yeah.
You are.
Thank you, Shakespeare.
Thanks, bro. Love ya.
Tropical jungle.
Telling him secrets.
Look at his expression. He's like, what?
He's like,
Yeah.
that's some juicy ass tea.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. What a bitch.
From silken colored strands, I'll sew myself a flower garden and sing my fairy songs forevermore.
next one's my personal favorite, and it's about soulmates. Oh, so cute. Okay, it's called Aphrodite's Garden. The fate line of your holy palm holds my contempt in a silver locket. Split end bits folded into the crevices. The heart shape is frigid, cold on calloused fingertips. The glitter glint silences full moon howls. My power soft on all floors. Star explosions in my eyes, remnants of a perpetual war, flames on the ocean shore. Everything good in me was dormant until you enfolded my frailness in your tender garment. So warm I can finally quit chattering teeth, long enough to hear my heart beat, flattered by your time spent pure with me. I love you, I love you, I love you again, falls on bated breath. I can see it in the winter air, melting the ice that's left. Darling, it is spring now that you're here. Aphrodite's garden, where sorrow is beautiful because the burden is at last shared. At last, at long last, our soft grass bed beckons destiny amidst the hollow tree of life. Aphrodite, my goddess, we are mere refugees. Seafoam baptism herald us clean as we leap into the chasm of devotion, drinking limerence, lovesick potions, doves flying in halos over, I love you, and over, I love you again. I shall not refrain. Aphrodite's garden, green, strong, maintained by the fate line of your holy palm.
Celebratory. Why is like